Greetings, royal family. Welcome back to another review for Tyler Perry's Bruh. All right, thanks for clicking on the video. Let's get straight into it. I have to point out again, as I did in I think it was my first review, 24 minutes. Sweet, Tyler. Keep this momentum going. I like the short episodes. It's seamless, no commercials. Anyway, let's pick up where we left off. So the episode opens with Regina and Bill. Bill is the architect. Regina is his ex-girlfriend who is now engaged to someone else. And the episode ended last week with Bill laying a passionate kiss on Regina. So after they kiss, Regina tells him that, hey, you are so selfish. And he wanted closure, but Regina says that he is trying to get her back. And that's selfish of him. You see that I'm happy. You were a jerk to me. Bill told Regina that he wasn't going to commit to her because he was focused on his career, and she waited around 2 more years for him to change his mind. So this is Regina sticking it to Bill, basically telling him how she felt. You told me, you sat right here on this couch and told me you weren't going to commit to me, and now you want me back. We've been separated for a year. Regina says that all she ever wanted was for Bill to love her. And Regina said, but it's too late, Bill. It's too late. So he's basically trying to get that old thing back, and he thinks that he can fix this. He tells her, I can fix this. She tells Bill that she doesn't give. He said, I love you. I'm so sorry. She tells Bill, I don't give a ish how you feel. And it's over. Bill, he then boldly tells Regina, call off the wedding. Call it off and give me another chance. Still standing in the living room, Now, Regina, she ain't leave Bill's place yet, so I'm wondering if she still has feelings for him. So he said to her, like, you ain't kissed me like you was over me, So Regina said that she told her mama and them how bad Bill treated her. So Bill, it's over. If she told her mama and them, most likely it's over. So she's not trying to call off the wedding, She's happy, she says. She ends up walking out. And I was like, oh, dang. So we move on to see Tom. Tom is the tall, light-skinned doctor, and he is talking to a nurse at the nurse's station. And I said, oh, snap, that's Kadeen Ellis. She is Nurse Jackie, or she's Jackie. Now, Kadeen Ellis, she is the wife of DeVal Ellis. DeVal Ellis was the one who played Zach on Sisters. They have a YouTube channel. They're on Instagram. They have like a little family channel. You should check them out. Go ahead, Kadeen girl, my island sister. Okay? Yeah, but check out their YouTube channel, though. I've been watching them for some time now. Good, wholesome channel. Fun. Shout out to Kadeen. Good job, Kadeen. Anyway, so Tom is like kind of flirting with her. Like, oh, you must be new. I haven't seen you around before. So Jackie said she heard about Tom. Apparently, Tom has a bad reputation in the office. Kind of like Andy, right? I'm trying to find similarities between Bruh and Sisters, but I just should stop and enjoy the show, right? Anywho, so after Tom walks off, because she's like, you have a patient waiting in such and such room. So she kind of tells him like, I heard about you. No, I'm good. She just shuts him down. So after Tom walks off, we see Valerie walking up behind the nurse station and talking to Jackie like, I got your back, girl. Valerie is the nurse who Tom had a one-night stand with, who is obsessed with him. So Valerie obviously told Jackie something about Tom, to kind of ward him off. Or to kind of, keep him in line, because we all know that, we don't all know, but Valerie's obsessed with Tom. So she doesn't want him flirting with anybody else. Anywho, so Tom enters the room for his next patient. He greets his next patient, and who is it? John's mother. Yes, John's mother. I'm like, oh my God. So she wants a prescription. She tells Tom, write me a prescription for some Mary Jane. That's not what she said, but you know what Mary Jane is. And she ends up wanting to talk to Tom about John. She says that she's worried that John doesn't know what he's getting himself into, and Tom is the only one that John will listen to. John is Miss Alice's son, who is She borrowed money from Cousin Leon to buy level 28, and he's going to go through buying level 28. So Miss Alice said that, she loves her son sometimes, and she really is concerned. So Tom pointed out, you're always ragging on him, telling him he's a loser and all this other stuff. She says, I love my son sometimes, but I think he's just making the wrong decision. I'm really, really concerned. So she doesn't want Tom to tell John that she met with him because she doesn't want John to know that she cares. I'm like, what? God, I guess I just have to get used to this woman. Anyway, so of course, Miss Alice, she flirts with Tom and she offers to lay it low and spread it wide. Ugh. Tom, he declines. It's like, girl, everywhere you go, ma'am, you just offering yourself to anybody? Ugh. So we move on to see John. He meets up with the owner of level 20? I think it's level 28. Anyway, the nightclub. He meets up with the owner. This is the place that he basically bought now. He gave the guy $300,000, and the owner just so happens to know John's mama. No surprise there. Mama already called the owner and told him where John got the money from, and the owner says, look, he hands John the keys, and he says, I hope you know what you're getting yourself into. So they're talking, and apparently Miss Alice, John's mother, offered to sleep with Freddie. Freddie's the owner. With the hopes that he would not sell the place to John. And I'm just like, well, damn, I have a bad feeling about this. And so does John's mother. So the owner is just telling him, look, I did take the money, but try to get your mama in here. He's telling him, I made $100,000 a night. Yeah, you can make $100,000 a night, but what are your expenses going to be? Like, you got bills to pay. You're going to have employees. You gotta buy liquor, get a liquor license, maintain a liquor license. So I don't know. I don't think this was well thought out. Anyway, we move on to see Mini Mike. He is the lawyer who does not want to commit to anyone. So he walked into his apartment only to find Pam in the house with a tape measure acting like she's seriously decorating. So Mike starts to rethink having Pam decorate his place, right? So Pam, she pulls the reverse psychology move on Mike, and it kind of confuses him. So she asks him if he is catching feelings. So they're talking. He's like, what are you doing here? And she's like, oh, I'm decorating. The furniture will be here tomorrow. He's like, I didn't tell you could come by. She was like, well, I text you. He said, yeah, I didn't reply. So he's a little bit like, what's going on here? So she asks him if he's catching feelings. She claims he's acting all weird. He says no. She tells him good because we're just hooking up. So he's left stunned. This is Mini Mike, the lawyer, right? The playboy. He's left stunned because Pam is now pushing back and sweating him. So he was like, Pam, I'm going to have to ask for my keys back. So she said, okay. And he's like, you're not going to argue with me? She's like, you know what? I don't have time for the drama. Pulling the okie doke on him, and it confuses him. So she ends up leaving. So Mike, he calls Bill. Bill is the one that tried to tell him that Pam is really trying to get him to commit. So he tries to call Bill to tell him that he's right. Bill doesn't want to talk about Mike's issues. His ex-girl, she left. She just walked out. He didn't get that old thing back. And while he was sitting on the phone with Mike in his apartment, Regina walks back into his place. So Regina told her that, she told her fiance what Bill said, and I guess he told her to call a cab, and he wants to know that she is sure that she's not still in love with Bill. This is the fiance. So I'm saying he left her? I don't know. I guess when he saw her upset, he probably figured that, she still has feelings for him, because I think that she still got feelings for Bill. So, Bill asked Regina, they're talking, Bill asked Regina, if she loves her fiance the way she loved him. She didn't answer the question. He's apologizing repeatedly, and he's trying hard to get Regina back. They start talking about a dog that they bought together. He says, yeah, I still have Binky, or whatever the dog's name is, and she thought he gave him up for adoption. He's like, I can go pick her up from the groomers if you want. Regina shuts that down. She says, what that dog reminded me of? He's like, the good times? She says, no, your unwillingness to commit. I was the one that had to walk the dog, buy the dog food, take care of the dog. It just let me know that you weren't ready for a commitment. Imagine if we had kids. So he says, well, look, he's apologizing. He's trying to get her back. He says, you never answered the question. Do you love your fiance the way that you love me? At this point, her fiance walks in and he wants to know the answer to the question: does she love her fiance the way she once loved Bill? And that's where the episode ends. And I'm like, dang it, Bill, ballhead. Why you ain't just leave Regina where she was at? Now she all confused and she got to choose between the two of y'all. You know, she got to either figure out, okay, do I try out this new thing? You know, he loves me. Do I just move on? We've been together for about a year or so. I done told my mama and them we get married. We made wedding plans. Or do you go to the devil you know? She's not over Bill though. But she does want to be happy. 24-minute episode, and I am totally here for it. So, Royal Family, that's episode 4 of Tyler Perry's Bruh. This was good. I have to say that the storyline is moving. The acting is not terrible. It's not terrible at all. I do want to see where some of these storylines end up. But so far, I have to give Tyler Perry credit. They're interesting. That mother, she's tolerable, I guess. You know, just too many inappropriate sexual jokes. It's just weird. And this is rated TV mature. So, you know, there's no bleeping out of the cursing like they did on BET. So, Royal Family, be sure to get that in the comments. If you saw the episode, let me know what you think. Even if you didn't see the episode, still let me know what you think. I'm on the front lines for you guys. BET Plus is a paid subscription plan. So show your love. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the commentary. If you haven't done so already, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you click the notification bell. This way you won't miss out on any of my uploads. So can't wait to read your comments. I'm signing off. Until next time. Peace.